Y'all, I think the biggest moment for me, what made me say, okay, this is it. Like, I'm done. I'm not working for nobody else. It was when I made my first, I believe it was like 28,000 in not even 3 months, y'all, on TikTok. Like, I was like, what? Oh, I'm definitely selling myself short. And I'm out. I'm not doing nothing else but posting from now on. Y'all, so I still do my side hustles. But, baby, TikTok showed me that I can sit on my, you know what, honey, and get that check. Hey everyone, good morning. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kina, K-Lashaye to others, Beans to some others, to mainly family. I just want to come here and talk to you guys about me quitting my job to become an entrepreneur, quitting my 9 to 5 to DoorDash and Grubhub and all that good stuff, and how it's been working out for me. Because honestly, it can be good and it can be bad. Now, I know you've seen a lot of people that's talking about how, oh, we're quitting our 9 to 5 and blah, blah, blah. You also see a lot of people are saying, oh, we went back to our 9 to 5. So I'm going to give you the pros and the cons of why people are doing what they're doing. First, I want to say for me, all those kind of things, the side jobs and all that stuff that started back during the pandemic, it's basically, it's so easy to say, I don't want to work for someone. I don't want to do this and do that. But you got to be willing to put in the work. You definitely got to be willing to put in the work. You can make money. You can make a lot of money. I can say that you can make over $1,500 a week if you really put your mind to it. Like for me, I had a set goal. I had a daily set goal. And every day, no matter what kind of side hustle I was doing, I had to make that amount. And for me, it was $200 to $300. And that might not sound like a lot to most, but for a single mom of 3, and for someone who's always worked for someone else, that was decent enough for me. It was more than I was making on my 9 to 5. So for me, that was enough for me to say, you know what? I don't need this. I like the convenience of it. I like the flexibility. I like the fact that if I need to, I can bring my kids along. I like the fact that my kids can help me if I need help, or anyone else can. So it's very, very convenient. And that's why a lot of people do that. This day and age, 2024 is a lot different than it was in 94. In 94 or 2004, people were willing to work. People were looking forward to getting jobs, getting out of school, getting a job. I graduated in 2002. I was looking forward to finding a job. Well, first I wanted that freedom. After I got that little taste of freedom, then I went to college and I got pregnant with my son, my first year in college. I was looking forward to working. That's it. Then I end up just staying home with my son. After I got pregnant and I worked during my pregnancy, I ended up staying home with my son for at least 3 or 4 years before I started working again. And from that, I got a taste of like freedom, being my own boss, doing what I want to do, getting money how I want to get money. And I didn't want to go back to work. I didn't feel like that kind of showed me that, hey, this is not for me. Being a boss is what I want to be. I want to tell myself what to do. I don't want nobody else telling me what to do. Even as a kid, I never liked being told what to do. So you want me to come up in this job and do what you want me to do, making less than half the amount you're making, and you're doing nothing and I'm doing all the work. Yeah, that doesn't sit well with me. So with me, like I said, the convenience of DoorDash, a lot of people say it as, oh, like, we ain't slaves, like that's slavery and all that. Like, you can look at it like that if you want to, but you go into these jobs to get whatever you want to get out of it. I don't look at it like, oh, wow, that's slavery and all that. No, it's a good side hustle. Like, you can pick which offer you're willing to take. If somebody didn't tip, then don't take it. Don't take the job. As simple as that. You can look on there and see if somebody tipped, or you can look on there and see if it's enough for you. Me, I had set rules that I'll not go into that in another video. But there were set rules that I had in place where I could make the money that I wanted to make. So for me, like I said, that's the reason. That's the main reason. Plus, my kids kept getting sick. I kept getting sick. They only give you a lot of amount of sick time at your jobs. And then all the rules that are in place. Now, I know in order for a corporation to work, you have to have rules in place. But for me, they just didn't sit well with me or my schedule. So I just couldn't do it. Like, honestly, like I said, me having that taste of freedom is the main thing. Like, having that taste of freedom, knowing what it's like to be on your own and work for yourself. It's like, no. And then back in 2017, I had my own hair company. So doing that and seeing the money that I can make, and then going back to a job and seeing that I was pretty much making pennies on a dollar when it came to what I was making, I'm like, no, you're selling yourself short. So that's why I started my business. That's why I started my business, and I started to expand on that. So social media, all this stuff is all under my business. And if you are going to do it, make money off of it, y'all. For real. Make money off of it. Why sit on here on the internet all day long? You're on these sites, you're posting, you're doing this stuff. Why not make money off of it? I never understood that. I got some people that I know, they post more than me and they don't make $1. If you see me on this internet, just know that I'm being paid. I mean, simple as that. Now, did I start it for the pay? Absolutely not. I started this because this was just like my creative outlet. I love to post. When I first started, I was so shy. And like I said in my video, you can watch my other video that's pinned to my account. When I first started, I was so shy. I just was like, it kind of felt awkward talking to the camera. But then after a while, I'm like, this was like my outlet that I needed. Finally, I have someone to talk to. Finally, I have someone who's willing to listen, you know? And it just got easier and easier. And before I knew it, that shyness went out the window. Now, sometimes I am a little bashful when I'm in front of people that I don't know. But it goes away easier than what it used to. It used to take me a long time to fill people out before I really started to open up. Now I can go into a room full of people and speak boldly. You know, I didn't used to be able to do that. So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all them things, they have so much to offer. But it's not just financial. Like, there's a lot that you can gain from just being on here and posting. But what I'm saying is, even if you're not looking to make $1 off of it, just set it up to where you can. Because you never know when that video is going to go viral. You never know. It could be just something just random that you're just rambling on about. Like what I'm doing now. And you just never know. It might be the one to go viral. You might say something that just might strike a nerve with somebody else. That's something that they just needed to hear. This might be your sign to quit your job. This might be a sign that you don't even have to necessarily quit your job. This might be a sign to just start a side hustle. But do something. Today, this 2024, we are in a time where the one set income is not enough. You need several streams of income. Seriously. Like for me, the type of lifestyle that I like to live, I definitely need more than one stream of income. I don't really buy as much expensive stuff anymore as I used to, because I had to come to my common senses and say, honey, is this $1,000, excuse me, y'all, is this $1,000 sneaks worth it? Is this $1,200 or $2,000 pocketbook worth it? Now I have the mindset, what I should have been had is, if this bag costs $3,000, if I ain't got $9,000 to put in this bag, then I don't need this bag. If these shoes $1,500, if I ain't got $4,500 to put in this bag, I don't need it on these shoes in my account, then I don't need them shoes. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, dang, I'm sitting here paying mortgage on my feet. I'm putting mortgage on my feet. If I can't write those shoes off, I don't want it. That's why anything you see me purchase now, I'm making content for it. Why? Because you can partially write it off. Be smart about it, y'all. Don't just do it. So I just want to come here and tell my little story. Why I quit my 9-to-5 and just started doing side hustles. Listen, if you think you're too good to do DoorDash and you're scared of what everybody's going to say, y'all, forget the opinions and do what's best for you and your family. DoorDash ain't bad at all. And I'm going to come to you with a lot more stories about DoorDash because I got a ton, y'all. And I got to tell y'all actually about yourselves when it comes to DoorDash and these orders. Y'all got to do better, especially with the tipping. I know y'all think like, oh, this is your job she chose, so oh well. No, common courtesy. We just think people got common courtesy. But anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for listening. And subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell for all notifications. And see what we have coming next. This is a random channel. We talk about all kinds of things. It's a family channel as well. But it's mainly me on here that you'll see. And if you have any topics that you want me to discuss, feel free to comment down below. Or comment down below anyway. Let me know who you are and where you're from. Thank you. Gotta go. Bye.